This film had a lot of production issues. In fact, this was going to be one of the first films to have a huge, elaborate CGI sequence, of which you only saw a tiny little bit in the film. They had this big, elaborate sequence where when the train arrives, it started splitting apart, and the train itself became the carnival. The smoke from the train became tents and ropes, and trees started coming alive and becoming other aspects of the fairground. So literally the two kids watched the whole thing get constructed supernaturally. Disney deemed at the time that the effects weren't convincing enough. Of course, at the time, their production team was very, very hard at work on another massive special effects extravaganza, which was a little film called Tron.
Oh, geez.
Not to mention the building of Epcot. But that scene, oh man, I really wish, even if the effects were bad, I really wish it was available to screen, because it just sounds like an incredible idea. Absolutely incredible idea.
I think it's a great concept. I'm with you. However, what you're telling me, the people working on it are the likes of people that worked on Tron. You mentioned Epcot. My instincts start to ask, did they work on Captain EO? You know, that kind of...
Well, Captain EO came way later, FY. And Francis Ford Coppola directed Captain EO, so... Yes, the director of The Godfather did Captain EO.
Michael, I'm going to need you to wear a t-shirt with a rainbow on it. And I'm going to need you to wear an awkward white 80s jacket and be followed around by a tiny elephant. Anyways, but that being said, these out there, these visually loud effects, I don't think it's so much that they couldn't make it visually convincing, although that being what they said, I believe you. What I think another issue would have been is putting in something like that may have actually broken the feel of the movie. Again, what is it you and I have both cited, and not only throughout the general enjoyable portions of this movie, but the tone of the apex scene itself, subtlety. If you come out with effects like that, you're going to kill it. And the fact that the boys have to figure it out where it becomes a suspense mystery before truly morphing into a horror film, I think is part of what works about this thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. I think it works better that the supernatural element builds up. In fact, I'm actually almost kind of angry at the film for playing the game with the corpse in the window before the train even arrives. I kind of wish that happened a little later in the film. I just wish I could see the deleted scene itself.
Fair, but I'll tell you what, it was so subtle, it was so quick. Like, and the actor, like the way they make you play off, wait, what the hell just happened? And I hear what you're saying. When you look at it thematically, perhaps that scene was out of place. That makes sense, but the execution was still subtle.
I could see that perspective. I didn't think it was that subtle. It doesn't ruin the film for me.
Oh, hell no.
I just wish that the sequence of events played out a little bit differently. It would have been a little bit more logical. This is a second viewing nitpick.
We're talking about a fireball carousel that could make you younger or older. Sure, logic apply.
There's a logic to storytelling.
Fireball.